You know you were right. So why are you starting to doubt it? Good evening. You left, you stayed gone, but inside you are in turmoil. You feel confused, low, like the ground has shifted under you. And the worst enemy, the second guessing begins. You start asking yourself, did you go far? Did you overreact? Were you the problem? And slowly you begin to forget the pain that made you leave. You forget the price you paid with the sleepless nights, the damage to your health, the loss of your peace and sanity. You forget all of that and you start to romanticize why you left. But let me remind you of something. You did not leave because you felt like it. You left because they showed you through their actions that they did not want what you were offering. Their actions told you the truth even when their words did not. And you believed what you saw. That is not overreacting. That is self-respect. But you aren't the only one looking back. While you are struggling to quiet your own mind, the world outside begins to speak. People who were silent while you were hurting suddenly find their voices now that you've left. Your mother, for example, says, "Did you really have to go that far?" Your friend says, "But it wasn't that bad." And one in-law of yours says, "You could have tried harder." Then your pastor says, "Nobody is perfect, my dear child. Endure." And suddenly, everyone has an opinion about the life they didn't live. Now doubt gets louder. You feel like you have to justify your decision to people who were never inside it. But stop. You did not need to do that. They were not in the room. They did not hear the arguments that went around in circles. They did not see the way you were spoken to behind closed doors, the disrespect that was never witnessed, the crying in the bathroom, the walking on eggshells, the apologies you kept making for things that were never your fault. They did not carry any of that. Their words may come from love, but they still come from a distance. And you cannot make a live decision based on a distant view. So you hold your ground. You don't just defend your healing in every conversation. You say what is enough. I made my decision. It was not easy, and I am at peace with it. And you let that stand. Be careful of who you listen to. Some people stayed in what hurt them and learned to live with it. Now they look at you and expect you to do the same. That is not wisdom. That is fear. You can receive their concern without